Good afternoon children. Good afternoon everyone. So now class 5 the lesson number 3 microbes and us that I started, that is yesterday. So yesterday about the first we have learned what is mean by microbes, that is a microorganisms. Okay, microorganisms. So how they are very small size, they are very tiny, they are very tiny size that we cannot see with our eyes, so that we cannot see with our naked eyes. So we cannot see with our naked eyes. Okay, so they are founded in air. So where they are founded? They are founded in air, water and food materials such as milk, curd, vegetables and fruits. So even though they are found in human beings as well as animals. So here that is very difficult to find the microbes. Wherever it is not there, microbes లేని ఒక microorganisms లేని చోటు మనకు తెలియదు. ఎందుకంటే because everywhere every minute we can find the everywhere and every it may be this place we can find the microorganisms. So wherever we cannot find where it is, where microorganisms are not present. So till here we have learned. Next types of microbes we have started yesterday. So in that bacteria, so how bacteria present, in which bacteria is present. So in the bacteria, letter of 0 in the, it is a letter, how it will be 0, it is a small size letter 0. So in that it also present, but we cannot see with our naked eyes. So we cannot see with our naked eyes that bacteria. So here we have completed the bacteria also yesterday. So how the bacteria, how many types here? There are 4 types of bacteria is there. So first one is bacteria, microbes, sorry, there are 4 types of microbes, that is bacteria, protozoa, virus and fungi. So these 4 are the types of microbes. Yesterday I have teach you what is a bacteria, how it will come, tiny creature it is. It is present in water, it is present in mostly where in the food particles, in the wastage of food. After that protozoa. So here some diseases also with the help of a bacteria we will cause it. So 4 types of disease, typhoid, leprosy, cholera. So here we have found that 4 also here. So after that protozoa, we went to protozoa. So what is meant by protozoa? Okay, here it is a single cell. It is a single cell microorganism. Although they are bigger than bacteria, most of them are so far. So it is a single cell. So it is a single cell microorganism. Although they are bigger than bacteria, it is a bigger than bacteria. It is a single cell. Then also it is a bigger one. So where protozoa is found, it is found in ponds, ditches, tanks, moist soil, water pools. So here examples it is amoeba and paramecium. So here we have given the viruses. What is the examples? Name this example. Yesterday we have learned this one also. Okay, so now we will go through the viruses. What is the third one is virus. So third one is virus. Here we will learn about virus. Viruses. So what are viruses are there? Now we will go through the viruses. Viruses are very small living things that causes diseases in plants and animals. Viruses, it is also small living thing. It is a small living thing. So here also first we have listened the bacteria is a living thing. Here also it is a small, very small and chala chinnadi living thing that causes diseases in plants. Mostly it causes diseases ante ekku rogalu plants lo, animals lo vastayanta. They are small than bacteria and can be seen only with the help of powerful electron microscope. So with the help of powerful microscope only we can see that bacteria, which this one viruses. Okay, Next, viruses are on the border line of living and non-living things. So it is a border ante the border of the living and non-living things border lo ee yokka viruses untayanta. Next, viruses are strangers of all microbes. It is a strangest most of the all microbes. Next, if they are floated around in the air, they are harmless. Floated in the air ante avi galilo ganaka virus float ayindante galilo ganaka egirindanko adi chaala pramadakaram ani cheptunnaru. It is a harmless. But if they come into contact with the suitable plants, animals, or even a bacterial cells, they become alive. So here he is telling, what he is telling, but if they come into contact with the suitable plants and animals ki they come to the bacterial cell, they become again alive. It becomes contact with the suitable plants again avi plants ki animals ki suitable ayinappudu again they will become alive. Ala ante malli bratukutayanta suppose. So they will become alive. So till now we have learned the virus. What is meant by virus? How it looks. It is a very small living thing that we cannot see with our naked eyes. With a powerful electron microscope only we will see the virus. After that, the virus is a very, so how it floats. If it floats ante galilo ganaka virus spread ayindante adi chaala manaku hanikaram ani cheptunnaru. So here some diseases are there with the help of a virus. With the help of virus, some diseases is given here. So now I will tell for you. First one is tobacco mosaic virus. Tobacco mosaic virus. Next, second one is polio virus. Next one is influenza virus. Next, herpes virus. These four viruses are with the main. So these viruses are causes. Okay, these are viruses names. Okay, so going to the fungi. Now next one, virus has been completed. Going to fungi now. The third one is fungi over. Next, moving to the fungi. What is meant by fungi we will know now. What is meant by fungi? This is the fourth one. Microbes. This is the last one. Fourth one. First is bacteria, protozoa. Next, viruses. Fourth one is fungi. So what is fungi? Now we will go through. Fungi are the largest in size and like plants. So fungi is the largest. He is telling what is mean by fungi. So it is the largest size like plants. They are like plants, but they do not have chlorophyll to make food. So we have learned fungi in the previous lessons also, third, fourth. So fungi. So in the fungi there is no fungi plants here. Example, mushrooms and moths. They don't have chlorophyll because they will come from the dead animals. So they don't have chlorophyll in that. So they make their own food. So they have absorbed food from whatever they are growing on. Examples of fungi are moths, medley, mushrooms and yeast. Bread molds is the type of fungus that grow in the moist bread. So here we give an example of molds. So ఎలా అంటే ఫంగి ఎలా ఫంగి అనేది వస్తుంది. ఎగ్జాంపుల్ బ్రెడ్ ఇచ్చారు ఇక్కడ. హీ గివెన్ ద బ్రెడ్. యూ కీప్ 2 days బ్రెడ్. ఇట్ విల్ కమ్ గ్రీనిష్ కలర్ ఇన్ ద bread. So that is the moss. So it is a mushrooms. Everyone know. Yeast also everyone know how it comes. Yeast. So these are the examples of fungi. So next, going to the good microbes. So we are going to the good microbes. This has been 4 completed. What are the 4? I will repeat once again. That 4 microbes. What are 4 microbes? Bacteria, fungi, protozoa, viruses. These 4 are the types of microbes. Now good microbes, what good microbes he is telling, we will go now. So what are good microbes? Something he is telling good microbes. Okay, so we will go through now. What are good microbes? Some microbes are good and help people. So here he is telling that some microbes are good to help the people. So ఈ యొక్క మంచి మైక్రోబ్స్ పీపుల్ అంటే మనుషులకి హెల్ప్ఫుల్గా ఉంటుందంట. మైక్రోబ్స్ లైక్ బ్యాక్టీరియా అండ్ ఫంగీ యాక్ట్ ఆన్ డెడ్ బాడీస్ ఆఫ్ ప్లాంట్స్ అండ్ animals and convert them into simple substances. So microbes like bacteria and fungi act as a dead bodies of plants of a plants and animals and convert into the simple substance. It will convert ante convert అయిపోతుంది simple substance లోకి. సో అలాంటివి ఏంటో చూద్దాం. Several kinds of bacteria are used in the processes. So here several kinds of bacteria will use in the food process. For example, a bacteria called Lactobacillus. So here it causes into milk into turn to curds. This is a, here he is telling this is a Lactobacillus will causes a milk, it is a turned into the curd. ఈ యొక్క Lactobacillus అనేది it will be causes అంటే ఎలా మిల్క్ టర్న్ ఇంటూ ద కర్డ్ అంటే పాలని ఎలా టర్న్ చేస్తుంది ఈ యొక్క లాక్టోబాసిల్లస్ మిల్క్ని పెరుగులోకి టర్న్ చేస్తుందంట. సమ్ బ్యాక్టీరియా ఆర్ యూజ్డ్ ఇన్ టైనింగ్ ఆఫ్ లెదర్. సో సమ్ బ్యాక్టీరియా విల్ యూజ్ ఫర్ టైనింగ్ ఆఫ్ లెదర్. సమ్ బ్యాక్టీరియా ప్రజెంట్ ఇన్ అవర్ intestine help in making some vitamins. సో హియర్ ఇంటెస్టిటైన్లో మనకి మేకింగ్ ఆఫ్ అవి సమ్ విటమిన్స్ హెల్ప్ చేస్తాయంట బ్యాక్టీరియా. సమ్ బ్యాక్టీరియా ఆర్ ప్రజెంట్ ఇన్ intestine of animals like cows, sheep and horses. They help to digest a food from cellulose to food for digest అవ్వడానికి హెల్ప్ చేస్తాయంట. సమ్ మెడిసిన్ యూస్ టు కీప్ అవర్ హెల్దీ కంటైన్ మైక్రోబ్స్. యాంటీబయోటిక్స్ కిల్ ద హార్మ్ఫుల్ మైక్రోబ్స్ దట్ కాజెస్ ఇన్ఫెక్షన్. పెన్సిలిన్ ఈజ్ ద యాంటీబయోటిక్ దట్ ఈజ్ మేడ్ ఫ్రమ్ ద మాల్స్. సో ఈ యొక్క మాల్స్ నుంచి పెన్సిలిన్, సో మనకి దెబ్బ తగిలినా మనకి ఎప్పుడైనా ఏదైనా గాయమైనా సో మనం ఏం చేస్తాం, పెన్సిలిన్ ఇంజెక్షన్ ఇప్పించుకుంటాం. అది దేంతో రెడీ అవుతుంది, ఇట్ విల్ బి ప్రిపేర్డ్ విత్ ద మాల్స్. ఓకే, సో హియర్ వీ హ్యావ్ కంప్లీటెడ్ గుడ్ మైక్రోబ్స్. సో ఈస్ట్ ఈజ్ యూస్డ్ టు ప్రిపేర్ దోశ. సో ఈస్ట్ is used to prepare dosha. So how dosha will prepare, everyone know. So now we will go to the bad microbes. So here we have learned good microbes. We are going to the bad microbes. ఇప్పుడు గుడ్ మైక్రోబ్స్ నేర్చుకున్నాం, ఎలా బ్యాక్టీరియా ఎలా హెల్ప్ చేస్తుందో మనకు. సో ఇప్పుడు బ్యాడ్ మైక్రోబ్స్ ఎలా హార్మ్ఫుల్ అవుతుందో చూద్దాం. మైక్రోబ్స్ దట్ కాసెస్ డిసీజెస్ ఆర్ బ్యాడ్. సో మైక్రోబ్స్ అంట ఈ యొక్క బ్యాడ్ మైక్రోబ్స్ దే విల్ కాసెస్ డిసీజెస్, బ్యాడ్ డిసీజెస్ దే విల్ కాజ్. సమ్ మైక్రోబ్స్ స్పాయిల్ ఫుడ్ టు మేక్ ద అన్ఫిట్ ఫర్ హీటింగ్. సో సమ్ మైక్రోబ్స్ విల్ స్పాయిల్ ద ఫుడ్. స్పాయిల్ ఫుడ్ అంటే నాశనం చేస్తుంది. టు అన్ఫిట్ ఫర్ ఈటింగ్, తినకుండా చేస్తాయంట. ఫుడ్ పాయిజనింగ్ అండ్ స్టమక్ అప్సెట్స్ ఆర్ ఆఫ్టెన్ కాజెస్ బై కన్జ్యూమింగ్ కంటామినేటెడ్ ఫుడ్. సో హియర్ ఫుడ్ పాయిజన్ అవుతుంది మనకు. సో ఆ ఫుడ్ బాగాలేకపోయినా లేదంటే ఆ ఫుడ్ ఏదన్నా పాడైపోయినా ఏదైనా గట్టిగా ఏదన్నా సంథింగ్ ఇట్ విల్ అప్సెటెడ్. సో then we will consuming and containing the food. Microbe causes many diseases in plants, animals and human beings. Microbes, bad microbes they will causes some plants, okay, diseases, many diseases, చాలా diseases plants లో, animals and human beings లో ఉంటాయంట. So here he given some match the following. Okay, here microbes diseases associated with them: virus, protozoa, fungi, bacteria. సో ఇక్కడ రింగ్ వార్మ్స్, ఇక్కడ కొన్ని డిసీజెస్ ఇచ్చాడు. ఏం వల్ల, వైరస్ వల్ల ఏమొస్తాయి, ప్రోటోజోవా వల్ల, ఫంగి వల్ల, బ్యాక్టీరియా. సో దిస్ ఈజ్ యువర్ హోంవర్క్ ఐ ఆమ్ గివింగ్ యూ. మ్యాచ్ ద ఫాలోయింగ్, పేజ్ నెంబర్ 25. Match it and show for me. I matched here some diseases with help of this. So after that I will go to the another one. Okay, so I am going how germs spread and causes diseases. Okay, how germs spread and causes the diseases. So how it will help the diseases. Time. So how the germs will cause to spread the diseases, we will see that. Okay, see here. So how germs అంటే మీకు అందరికీ తెలుసు, germs స్ప్రెడ్ అవుతాయి, ఎలా స్ప్రెడ్ అవుతాయి అండ్ కాజెస్ డిసీజెస్ ఎలా చేస్తాయి. ఓకే, ఎలా డిసీజెస్ని ఉత్పత్తి చేస్తాయి జర్మ్స్, ఎలా స్ప్రెడ్ చేస్తాయి. ఓకే, some of the diseases caused by germs can be passed on the infected person to the healthy person. Such diseases are called communicable diseases. So ఇలా ఏమంటుందంటే ఈ diseases how they will spread with the person to person. So here example, a ill person, ఒక ill person అంటే ఒక జ్వరం వచ్చినా ఏదన్నా ill person is there. If a fly, house fly comes and bite him, and after going a healthy person, if it bite, it will spread very easily. This is the example of how it will spread the causes diseases. The direct transfer from the one person to another, it is one of the most common way for germs to spread. This can be occur when the individual with the bacteria or virus touches or cough of someone it is infected. Touching an infected person, clothing and utensils can also spread disease. Chickenpox, measles, tuberculosis and ringworms are spread by the direct contact. So here some he given ఒక మనిషి నుంచి నేను ఇప్పుడే చెప్పాను ఎగ్జాంపుల్. సో ఇఫ్ ఎ ఇల్ పర్సన్, ఒక పర్సన్ హెల్త్ బాగాలేదు, సో హీ ఈజ్ నాట్ వెల్, సో విత్ ద హెల్ప్ ఆఫ్ దట్ వన్ పర్సన్ who is a healthy person is that it will be spread very easily. So it will be example chickenpox he given, ringworms as well as some diseases he given here by spreading one person to another person. Germs can be passed along by indirect contact also. Many germs stick to non-living things such as tabletop or doorknob. When someone touches the same doorknob or grabs by a person having a cold, the lighter can pick up the microbes which are left behind. If the person then touches her or his eyes, mouth, nose, she may become infected. Here he is telling one example of disease germs, how the germs forms with the help of what. So here one disease example, he is taking cold, sardi. So cold, sardi andariki telusu. So if any person is suffering from cold, so if he sneeze or take off a sneeze or whatever sneezing or whatever he do, the next person goes to him and touch his hands or whatever it may be, the another person will be the maker here, the another person untur kada eduti person, he will, if he touch, he will get easily by the spreading of your eyes or nose with your hands. So ila now also we are suffering from corona like that only. This is also like that, one of the corona only, spreading to one person to another person. How corona is spreading like that only, he is telling example of some spreading of diseases causing germs. Causing germs can also infect you through food, water. Example, coil of bacteria present in undercooked food and underwashed fruits, vegetable causes illness called food poison. Diseases such as cholera, typhoid and jaundice are spread eating infected food, in drinking unclean water. So here some diseases will be spread by easily. How they will spread easily? With the bacteria. Uncooked food and unwashed అంటే మంచిగా కుక్ చేయని ఫుడ్, ఫ్రెష్ వెజిటేబుల్స్ లేకుండా అన్ఫ్రెష్ వెజిటేబుల్స్, దే విల్ కాల్ ఇల్నెస్, అంటే దే విల్ బీ ఇల్నెస్ అండ్ పాయిజనస్. సో దిస్ డిసీజెస్ ఆర్ example cholera, typhoid, jaundice will spread very fastly with the help of food, drinking unclean water. So till how germs spread the causes I has explained you. So then you also once again go to the lesson. So I have given this page number 25, match the microbes diseases with the associated with them. Please do it that one. After that doing I will explain tomorrow what is the diseases that will spread with the examples also. Okay, with the each and one example I will explain you what it will be there. Thank you for listening my lesson carefully. Tomorrow I will again continue this lesson number 3, that is microbes and us. So now you also go through once again children at home by the textbooks you read off, and go through once again. Thank you children. Thank you very much.